Testing. Testing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Woodland Regional High School for the last dual meet of the 2021 regular season between Oxford and Woodland Hawks. If you can all please rise to the singing of our national anthem.
Welcome to our boys swim meet. This is the last dual meet of the season. Woodland versus Oxford.
You know, I'd have to say that is their best national anthem that they've done all season.
Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
I thought so too. They really improved. They come a long way since the first meet.
It sounded like everyone. So now you can see the boys getting ready for the first relay, the 200-yard medley relay.
You know, I'm really excited for this meet.
Me too. It's so exciting, and it's their last meet, so everyone's pretty excited.
The energy in here is very different because last time we had Holy Cross here, so everyone's stress level was really up. But now I feel like it's a little more relaxed, but still pretty intense because it is their last dual meet of the season. But I'm really excited to see how it goes.
So, as you can tell, this is not a virtual meet. The boys from the other team are here. They're starting off their 200 medley with a 50 of backstroke. In lane 1, we have Peter Ort. Lane 2, we have Yanni Constantino. Lane 3, we have Rocco Fabrizi. Lane 4, Patrick Ziba. Lane 5, Tyler McDowell. And lane 6, Brooke Inon, swimming backstroke.
Alright, and now going into the water, we have Matthew Delfino, Ryan Scully, Anthony Fabrizi, Tyler Sear, Diego Sargent, and John Spellhouse.
Looks like lane 4 has a lead. Starting butterfly in lane 4, we have Kian Sarowich. In lane 1, we have Jared Lebraco. Lane 2, Nathan Badeau. Lane 3, Adam Massaro. Lane 5, Noah Scott. And lane 6, Hunter Bernier, swimming all fly.
I love 50 fly.
Me
It's
too.
like my favorite thing to do.
It's so nice because you could just sprint it and be over with.
Exactly.
So now we have our last 50 free. Lane 1 we have Peter Zagaric. Lane 2, John Covino. Lane 4, Jonathan Wolf. Lane 3, Jonathan Wolf. Lane 4, Hunter Morgan. Lane 5, Chase Starsman. And lane 6, Nathan Bufard.
Overall, really great race by the boys, but it looks like the clocks are being a little weird today. They're still going. Lane 4 isn't. There's no time on there, but all the clocks are like, they're just going. So I hope that someone got the times down. I don't really know.
There's timers on deck probably timing it.
I hope so.
Yeah. So next you can see the boys getting ready for the 200-yard freestyle. This consists of 8 laps of freestyle.
I did the 200 freestyle once in a meet, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, really, because, I mean, I'm not a distance swimmer. Like, I like to sprint, get my race over with, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be, because we do 200s to start off warm-ups every day, so I think that really helped me, but keeping track of, like, what lap you're on really is important, and I say this every time, but, like, it really is.
To keep track, when I do this event, to keep track of what count or what lap I'm on, I just look at the person in the lane next to me.
That's what I did.
For the 200-yard freestyle in lane 1, we have Jordan Wickland. In lane 2, Peter Lanier. Lane 3, Ryan Woliniak. Lane 4, Jake Arisian. Lane 5, Aiden Kennedy. And lane 6, Nick Cristiano.
I'd like to apologize if we're saying any of these names wrong. We went over them with the other coach before, but, you know.
It's still a little difficult.
It's a little difficult.
It might be a little bit until the next event because it looks like the coaches are trying to fix the touch pads in the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
But it's all good. It's good. The race is very close together. It looks like lane 4 has a lead, but lane 3 is right behind. This looks like it's going to be a really close race between lanes 4 and 3.
Let's see if they can keep that pace though, because right now, yeah, that's a pretty quick pace. And this is a pretty quick race compared to the 500, but it's still a distance event, and you have to
Make sure you conserve your energy throughout it.
exactly. It's keeping that endurance up that's really important to me.
But it looks like lane 4 has taken a bigger lead than before.
Yep, that's Jake Arisian.
Yes. Looks like lane 5 is in third. And it looks like lane 2 is trying to catch up to lane 5. The lane 6 and 1 are really close together.
Oh yeah, they are. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. So now lanes 4 and 3 are on their last 50 of this event.
Really great times today.
Yeah. It's always hard to like swim in lane 1 and like race against someone in a lane so far away.
Oh my gosh. I would like to let everyone know that Jake Arisian has just beat the 200 free record by 0.4 seconds.
Yes, that was held before by G. Serrato in 2006.
Oh my goodness, that is his 6th record this season.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Incredible. So, lane 4 first, we have the time 1:46.42. In lane 3, we have second place with the time 1:50.89. In lane 5, we have third place with the time 1:58.70. In lane 2, we have fourth place with the time 2:06.30. Lane 1, we have fifth place with 2:10.26. In lane 6, we have sixth place with the time 2:12.88.
That is, I'm shocked.
I know.
I'm blown away.
It's just crazy.
6 records in one season.
That's amazing.
That is insane.
That record has been there since 2006.
Oh my gosh.
Like over a 10-year-old record. Just
Wow. Well, oh my gosh, 15 years.
yeah.
Wow.
Is it
I'm
15?
sorry.
Yes.
Oh wait,
yes.
is it?
I'm not sure.
I'm sorry.
Announce a new Woodland School record from 2006 with Rex Serrato set in 2006 with a 1:46.82. It is just reset by Jake Arisian of 1:46.42.
The next event is now the 200-yard IM.
So in lane 1, again, lane 1 is the one closest to you. Lane 6 is the farthest. So lane 1, we have Noah Brodolius, Adam Macero. In lane 3, we have Kevin Domack. Lane 4, we have Patrick Ziva. Lane 5, Chase Starsman. And lane 6, Will Tottenham.
Looks like lane 3 has taken a large lead,
Oh, yeah.
but everyone else is so close together.
Yeah. But can they hold it? Because
That's true.
Patrick is a backstroke swimmer, so he could easily catch up right here.
Yeah. The 200 IM, you have to be good at all the strokes, but like when you get to like the one that's your stroke,
Yeah.
it gets interesting. Because you could be like in fourth place and be a good breaststroker while doing fly, but then when it comes to breaststroke, you could easily take a lead.
Exactly. It's tough for the freestylers, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Typically, people that only do freestyle don't do the IM, but if they are put in this event, it's the worst because it's the last stroke. Like, you're already tired from doing the other 3, which you don't normally do.
Yeah.
So it's good if you're an odd stroker if you're going to do this event.
I
'Cause-
feel like I see mostly breaststrokers and backstrokers in
yes,
this event.
definitely. And
Yeah.
it's difficult for us because both of us are butterfly swimmers.
Yeah.
And that's like the first thing, so we just want to go all out, and then I never have any energy by the time I get to the freestyle. Like, I know that's normal, but like I'm dead by the time I get to backstroke. My legs killing me.
Yeah. I've never done the IM, but I don't hope to anytime soon.
lane 3 with an insane lead right now.
Looks like lane 4 is about to get second too. But it looks like lanes 1 and 5 are really close together.
Oh yeah, they are.
Looks like lane 1 is trying to take a lead from lane 5. But once again, it's so hard trying to battle against someone like in a farther lane from you, because like people could be cheering you on and you don't even know what they're telling you to do.
I know.
Like they could be looking frantic, like just go, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
So, in lane 3, we have first place with a time 2:01.58.
That's
Lane,
Ryan Wolniak
yeah.
from Oxford. Lane 4 came in second. Oh, I'm sorry, I was reading the other one. Kevin Domack came in first. In lane 4, we have Patrick Ziva with second place. Lane 1 came in third. That's Noah Bordolis. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Lane 5 came in fourth, and that was Chase Starsman. And lane 6 came in sixth, and that was Will Tottenham. Honestly, really great job by the boys.
Truly.
These are really good times.
Now we have the second heat of the 200 IM. In lane 1, we have Kenneth Friel. In lane 2, we have Jaden Shupp. Lane 3, Matthew Delfino. Lane 4, Brooke Iannone. Lane 5, Vincent Sasso. And lane 6, Nathan Tremblay. I feel like... Oh, no mind. We'll say it after. Many of the second heats are just overlooked, but sometimes you could find the best races.
Yeah, I
in this
agree.
heat.
I feel like they're always so close. So, as you can see, lane 3 right now is doing freestyle.
Same with lane 2.
Oh, and lane 2.
But maybe sometimes they put two different heats, like two different strokes in the same heat.
Yeah, sometimes they do freestyle in the heat too.
Sometimes you could see, like in extra breaststroke heats, you could see people doing backstroke too.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Right now
Yeah.
we have lanes 1, 4, 5, and 6 doing backstroke. Looks like lane 4 has a lead in backstroke.
And that's Brooke Iannone, I believe.
Yes. And in lane 3, looks like there's a lead, but freestyle, but it's alright.
Lane 3 is Matthew Delfino.
Now it looks like the IMers are on breaststroke. Lanes 1 and 5 are like exactly the same. Same with 6. They're super close together.
Yeah, they are. Breaststroke is so
It's fun.
difficult. It's fun. It's
Yeah.
very technical, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you have to like know when to kick and how long you can glide. Like, it's not my favorite stroke, but like if we're doing a cool down or something at the end of practice, that's like my go-to.
Yeah. You need to know like a lot of technique
Yeah.
to be good at it.
Right. Like how do you do your arms? Your kick has to be really good because that's where all your power comes from.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed at least.
It's fun to cheer on too because their head comes out of water and you just
Yes.
yell at them like, go, faster, go.
Yeah. And then they smile and it's really funny.
Yeah. Now it looks like the IMers are doing their final lap, final 50 of freestyle. It looks like our freestyler in lane 3 just finished with a time 2:35.09. Our freestyler in lane 2 just finished second with the time 2:50.87.
So Matthew Delfino came in first, and Jaden Shep came in second.
Brooke Inon, third IM, and she was in lane 4 with the time 2:53.36.
Vinny Sasso got fourth with a time of 2:56.69, and Nate Trombley got fifth with the time of 3 minutes 0.58 seconds, and lane 1 got sixth with a time of 3 minutes and 6.76 seconds. I'm sorry, I never really know how to say that.
Right now, next you can see the boys getting ready for the 50-yard freestyle. This is always such an intense event.
I love it though.
Yeah, it goes so by fast, but like you just have to give it your all.
Yeah.
Like in many other events, you have a lot of time where you could like catch up, but this one, it's just you go there and back, and if you mess up a little bit, it's hard to fix it.
Yeah. The turn is where it really counts here, though, because that will make or break first or second.
Same with the dive in.
Yes.
So in lane 1, we have John Covino. In lane 2, Anthony Fabrizi. Lane 3, Jonathan Wolf. Lane 4, Noah Scott. Lane 5, Tyler Sear. And lane 6, Keen Searlich.
The start always stresses me out. Like, I always think I'm gonna lean in, or when they tell you to stand up, because sometimes they do that, I feel like I'm just gonna dive in by accident.
Yeah.
It's so stressful. Okay, so lane 4, that was Noah Scott, got first with a time of 23:30. Lane 3, that was Jonathan Wolf, got second with a time of 23:91. Lane 5 got third, and that's Tyler Sear. He got a time of 24:71. Lane 2 got fourth, and that was Anthony Fabrizi. He had a time of 25.68. And lane 6 got sixth. That was Kian Sear, which he got a time of 26.25. Overall, a great race. Like, I'd love to have a 26-second freestyle. Like a 23
is
I
amazing.
wish. That's amazing.
In lane 1, too, we have 5th place.
Did I not say 5th place?
Yeah, it's all
I'm so sorry.
John Covino, and with time 26:03.
I'm sorry, I lost track. Okay, now we're moving on to diving, my favorite part, because we just get to sit here and watch.
Yeah. The dives are always so cool to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it could be a little scary. Yeah. But it's incredible how high they could jump and do flips from that height.
I know. And like, I'm sure that they get scared a little bit, but like, if you do it that many times over, like, do you still get scared?
Yeah. I feel like you never know that you have a fear of heights until you go on the diving board.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Even like when I first went off the block in middle school, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so high. And then we went off the diving board like the next year, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I
like,
know.
And you don't realize how like bouncy that thing is.
Yeah, it's so bouncy. You could like see there's a little wheel too,
yeah,
where you could like change how bouncy it is, but
yeah,
either way, it's just,
oh no, thank you. I'm sorry. I'll stick to swimming.
Also, it's so weird how it feels. Like all the blocks in the board, like it may look smooth, but it's like it feels like sandpaper.
It's so rough. Like,
but I mean, you need it so like you don't fall off.
Exactly, absolutely. And going back to the wheel, I think that every diver like gets their own number that they set it to, and I think that's how they do that. But even doing a cannonball off of it, like, I think that's the scariest thing in the world. So I cannot imagine doing like a backflip off of it.
Yeah, and sometimes it hurts too.
Yes, it
like,
does.
You see the divers dive in and they have to be like as straight as possible.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when we get to dive off for fun, like some people, I know I just do like a pencil jump because I don't want to like get hit or hurt.
Yeah, I tried doing a flip one time. Really, really bad mistake.
I remember that.
I landed right on my back and it was all right.
I think I've done a flip off of it, but like it just doesn't end well. But it's
so
fun in the
scary.
moment.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just you kind of flip and you throw yourself and close your eyes and just hope for the best.
Yes. I, I do like back bends off of it sometimes. Like I'm not a gymnast at all, but like you just lean back and fall in. It's the scariest thing ever. And then once I do it, I'm like, oh, like that's fine. And then I go up to do it again, and I'm like, oh my god, like how did I do this last time?
Yeah, I saw people do it and I just couldn't.
But yeah, I like jumping off of it for fun, not for like a sport. Imagine all the pressure at a meet too.
Yeah, that's why like diving is like it's so hard to do, and I feel like it's underrated sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all like it's totally like a mental sport.
Yeah.
Cause like if you think that you can't do it, then you're just not gonna do it.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like gymnastics
Yeah.
almost. You know how like mentally challenging it could be.
Yeah. But yeah, they always do a great job.
And they just go so high too.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine.
But warming up looks fun. They just do a pencil dive.
Yeah.
That would be like the only thing that I could do. Like I can't just wake up one day and be like, okay, time to do flips off of a board.
Yeah.
Like
It's fun to do like things off of the off the blocks. I know a
Yes.
couple times I tried diving in and I just messed up and do a front flip by accident, but we don't talk about those times, but we will right now. It's fun to do.
yeah.
Not in a race, not in a race.
Absolutely not. But like I like jumping off the block for fun. Like it feels so weird because I'm so used to diving into it, but like
Yeah.
doing a cannonball off of it, doing the YMCA on it is pretty fun though.
Yeah, that's true.
That has happened on multiple occasions at practice.
I feel like one of the most like fun things to do is go on the block and dive off of it like you're in a race, but see how high and far out you can jump.
I remember at swim clinic one
Yeah.
year, he had us do cannonballs off of it, then we just had to dive, and then we had to like see how far we could jump while diving. Like it was this whole process, and it actually really helped my start.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna stop talking. So sorry.
So we have our divers, Taha Dushani, D'Angelo Allen, and DJ Mulligan.
All from Woodland, in case you didn't know.
Hold all your applause until after all the scores are read. Most importantly, check yourself at this moment. Make sure they are in the styling mode. If you need to leave during the diving competition, we'd ask that you please do so down the far end of the pool. That would be greatly appreciated. Diving order for today is diving first from Woodland, Taha. Diving second from Woodland, D'Angelo. And diving third from Woodland, DJ. Taha's first dive is 101C, forward dive top 1.2. Judges awards 5, 5, 4.5.
Judges scores 5, 5, 4.5.
D'Angelo's first dive is a 103B, forward 1.5 somersault pipe 1.7. Scores 7.5, 6.5, 6.5.
Judges scores 7.5, 6.5, 6.5.
DJ's first dive is a 103B, forward 1.5 somersault pipe 1.7.
Judges scores 6.5, 7, 7.
Round two, Taha, 51-21D, forward, one somersault, half twist free, 1.7. Scores, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5.
Judges scores 3.5, 3.5, 3.5.
D'Angelo, 104C, forward, two somersault tuck, 2.2. Judges awards, 5.5, 5.5, 6.
Judges scores 5.5, 5.5, 6.
TJ, 104C, forward, two somersault tuck, 2.2. Judges awards, 6.5, 7, 7.
Judges scores 6.5, 7, 7.
Round three, Taha, 103C, forward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 1.6. Judges awards, 5, 5, 4.5.
Judges scores 5, 5, 4.5.
D'Angelo, 303C, reverse, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.1. Judges awards, 4, 3.5, 3.5.
Judges scores 4, 3.5, 3.5.
TJ's next dive is a 105C, forward, 2.5 somersault tuck, 2.4. Judges awards, 6, 5.5, 6.5.
Judges scores 6, 5.5, 6.5.
Round four, Taha, 302C, reverse, one somersault tuck, 1.6. Judges awards, 6, 5.5, 5.
Judges scores 6, 5.5, 5.
D'Angelo, 403C, inward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.2. Scores, 5, 4.5, 5.
Judges scores 5, 4.5, 5.
TJ, 303C, reverse, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.1.
Judges scores 5.5, 7, 6.5.
This is round 5. Taha's hip dodge is 402C, inward, 1 somersault tuck, 1.6. Judges awards, 4.5, 4.5, 4.
Judges scores 4.5, 4.5, 4.
D'Angelo, 203C, back, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.0. Judges awards, 7.5, 7, 7.
Judges scores 7.5, 7, 7.
DJ, 403C, inward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.2. Scores, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5.
Judges scores 6.5, 6.5, 6.5.
This is the final round. Taha's final dodge is a 201A. Back dodge straight, 1.7. Scores, 4, 5, 5.5.
Judges scores 4, 5, 5.5.
D'Angelo's final dodge was 52-31D. Back, 1.5 somersault half twist free, 2.1. Scores, 6.5, 5.5, 5.5.
Judges scores 6.5, 5.5, 5.5.
And DJ's final dodge was a 203C. Back, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.0. Judges awards, 7, 6.5, 7.
Judges scores 7, 6.5, 7.
Great job. Open nice round of applause for our 3 divers today.
Diving is now over. We saw some incredible dives. It's just truly amazing how the divers just get up on the board and dive, and no matter how their dive goes, they just do it again. Now, there's a little 10-minute time period where the boys warm up for their next events. The next event after this is the 100-yard butterfly. Today, during our little 10-minute break interview, we have Liana Demirs, who is running and directing the swim broadcast now. So, how do you feel the meet's going?
I think the meet's... Oh, sorry. Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
I think the meet's going great. I mean, everyone's performing really well. I've seen a lot of great swimmers. Oxford's doing really good. How do you think it's going?
I think it's going pretty good. Another broken record. I'm surprised, but not that surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
And a lot of great dives, too.
There was a lot of really high scores.
I feel like I saw some new dives, too, that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, today there was, I think, 2 or 3 that I
Yeah.
haven't seen before. This is also the first day. We have multiple cameras set up.
Oh, yeah. We have one stationed by, well, we had one stationed by the diving boards and the blocks, and then we have one up on the lifeguard chair.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy the 3 cameras. The only thing that's not so good is the sun right now. I mean,
Oh, yeah. It's
There's
always
a-
hard with the lighting. and
Yeah.
the multiple windows.
but I am trying to avoid the glare.
Yeah. We were going to have cameras on deck, but because of COVID and there's a lot of swimmers already on deck and people, we just couldn't do it. But it's alright, right?
Yeah, I think cameras on deck probably would have been great, but at the same time, like, we don't want to be in anyone's way. We don't want to get too close. We don't want to, have a camera in someone's face.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, it could get water on it and mess it up. But
Yeah.
yeah. So, I don't know. How do you feel the rest of the meet's gonna go?
I mean, if we're comparing it to the results so far, I think the rest of the meet's going to go great. I mean, it's super exciting, and I'm just really glad that it's not another virtual one. They
yeah.
get to be in person. They get to race against people.
And it's their final meet too,
Yeah,
which is really exciting. You could tell they're going all out too for it.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
could see like some of they don't have like their normal suits on. You could see some with like stripes or different colors.
I feel like the season went by so fast.
Yeah,
It was
really
like
did.
here and then gone.
It did. Oh, you could see some Oxford swimmers getting ready to swim.
Doing a little bit of dance in there.
Yeah. So the vibes are good so far.
Yeah, no, I like the music.
Yeah, I feel like we've had a different playlist today.
Yeah, we definitely have.
Yeah.
So what else, Sarah? How's your day going today?
It's good. How's your day?
My day, it's great. I thought the weather was so nice. It was a little cold, but the weather is really nice.
It really is. It's just an overall great day to swim.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel that humid in here. It's usually very humid in here. and
It's
I feel
usually
like-
a little more than usual, but I mean, it's a little hot in here still.
Yeah. How do you, last meet, it felt very, very competitive. But, this meet, I feel like it's not as competitive, but almost a little bit. How do you feel about that? What do you think?
Honestly, I think they're just enjoying, especially the seniors, they're just enjoying their last meet. And I think it might not be as competitive, but you can tell that everyone out there is going out and having fun. So whether or not they're doing their 100% best, I guess they're swimming for themselves, which I think is good.
Yeah.
They need that experience after this long COVID season.
And last year, they got their season cut short. So this is their small redemption that they
Yeah.
have.
This is I wish they were going to have NBLs.
They might have NVLs, but
Yeah.
we'll see. A lot of new records set, which is nice to see. Hopefully those records will be on there for a long time, too.
Oh, there's so many this year.
There's about...
We have the 2IM, the 200 free today, diving,
We have 8,
The-
or no,
the 100
7.
fly, yeah, the
7
100
or
back, 100 breast, 500 free,
Just crazy.
a lot of them.
Diving, too. Some of those records have been on there for, years.
I think
Like,
one of them was there in, 06,
Yeah.
and then this year it got broken.
There's a couple of ones from 2012, but almost 10-year records, over 10-year records being broken.
Well, what I noticed is the ones that are still up are the relays.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm curious to see, if they hadn't else if our relays would have broken one of those records.
I think we have a relay set for the 400-yard freestyle that's going to try to break the record, lane 4.
Well, let's see what happens.
Second place, score 207.00, D'Angelo Allen. And third place, the score of 246.95, DJ Mullen.
So the diving scores just came in. The diving scores. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. The diving scores just came in, and first we have DJ Mulligan. Second, D'Angelo Allen. Oh my God. And in third, Taha Tushani. And you could see the score now. Home 49 and guest 26. It's not as close as our last dual meet, but it's still a challenge. Now the boys are getting ready for the 100-yard butterfly. 4 laps of butterfly.
Oh, this is a fun one.
The favorite event.
Oh, yes.
So, in lane 1, we have Nathan Badeau. Lane 2, Jared Labratio. Lane 3, Kevin Domek. Lane 4, Noah Scott. Lane 5, Chase Starsman. And lane 6, Noah Burley. So as you can tell too, in lanes 1, 2, and 3, we have the swimmers from Oxford. And lanes 4, 5, and 6, the swimmers from Woodland.
Okay, here they are. They're all going back to their third lap, the toughest one of the race, because you're only halfway there, but at the same time, you're also like halfway there.
The splits are also some amazing times.
Yeah.
The 25-second split.
I'm sorry if that was long. I wish I had a 25?
Yeah.
25-second freestyle. That is.
This race went by so fast. We
my
just
gosh.
have our first person finishing.
Oh my gosh, I wish.
Now we have our second person finishing. So in lane 3, we have first place with the time 54:49.
Lane 3, that was Kevin Domak.
Lane 4, we have second place with the time 101.81.
That was Noah Scott.
In lane 5, we have third place with time 104.76.
That was Chase Starsman.
Lane 2, we have fourth place with the time 105.53.
That was Jared Labratio.
Lane 6, we have fifth place with the time 108.93.
That is Noah Burley.
Lane 1, we have sixth place with the time 111.48.
That was Nathan Badeau. Awesome times. Like,
Yeah,
really.
Really, it's so hard to get under a minute.
I know. In any event, though.
Yeah,
like,
that's
even the
true.
100 freestyle.
For any events that have like 4 laps in it, it's super hard to get under 1 minute.
Yeah.
But we just have some incredible swimmers, you know. Now our next event is the 100-yard freestyle, and there's going to be 2 heats of this. This is 4 laps of freestyle. So in lane 1, we have Adam Macero. Lane 2, Jonathan Wolf. Lane 3, Ryan Wolniak. Lane 4, Jake Aritzian. Lane 5, Aiden Kennedy. And lane 6, Nick Cristiano. A lot of the same people from the 200-yard freestyle are in this heat
Yeah,
of the
I noticed
100-yard
that.
freestyle.
Yeah.
So they're most likely sprinters. Already going by super fast.
Yeah.
They're just cruising. Looks like lane 4 has a lead. But lane 3 is catching up.
Lane 4 is Jake Aritzian, and lane 3 is Ryan Wolniak.
Yeah. They're on their second 50. Everyone's on their second 50 of the 100-yard freestyle.
And here's the turn where it counts, right here. That's going to make or break
Yeah.
first and second.
And
And
it
it
looks
looks like
Oh, you could go.
I'm sorry. It looks like Noah Scott is going to take first for this one.
Yeah.
With a time of 48.53.
Oh, it's not Noah Scott. It's Jake.
Oh, I am so sorry. I think I was reading something else. I don't know why I said Noah Scott. I'm so sorry.
So in lane 3, we have second place with time 50.80. Lane 4, we have first place with time 48.53.
Only
1 second away from the record.
wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Lane 5, third place with time 53.61. Lane 2, fourth place with time 55.70. Lane 1, fifth place with a time 57.73. And lane 6, sixth place with a time 58.68. Once again, amazing times.
Great times, yeah.
Like, just incredible. Now we're going to have our second heat of the 100-yard freestyle. So in lane 1, we're going to have swimming Peter Zergaric. Lane 2, Jacob Palerno. Lane 3, Ryan Scully. Lane 4, Hunter Bernier. Lane 5, Robert Gugliotti. And lane 6, John Spellhack. So in this heat, in lanes 4 and 6, we have our two swimmers from Emmett, O'Brien. Looks like lane 4 has a lead, Hunter Bernier. And lane 3 is close behind. Everyone is now on their second half of the 100-yard freestyle. The 100-yard freestyle is a nice event to swim, but it's like as stressful as the 50 free.
It seems like, yeah, I'm not as much as a freestyle swimmer, and I know that you are, but like I feel like I'd be stressed out about this.
Yeah, it definitely gets harder with the faster people around you.
Right. It's such a fast race that like keeping that pace for more than a 50, I feel like, is really difficult.
Yeah. So in getting first, lane 4, 57.07. Lane 3, second place with time 1 minute 28. Lane 5, third place 105.75. Lane 2, fourth place 109.04. Lane 6, fifth place 110.16. And lane 1, sixth place 110.59. Amazing times again. And next we have the 500-yard freestyle, the longest event.
Yes. It's one of my favorites to cheer for
Yeah.
because like it's so long, but like when they're really close, I think that's the best race, like in any event. But I feel like in this one, because you never really know, like, are they gonna speed up? Did they go in to slow down their pace? Like, I don't know. I really like to cheer for this one.
Yeah, I like when it's hard. I know I have a couple of friends who like this is their event.
Yeah.
So like they'll come up to me before the race and they'll be like, "Can you give me the signal to tell me to go faster if I'm going slower?"
I noticed that a little bit too. Yeah.
So in lane 1 we have Jordan Rickland. Lane 2, Noah Bordolis. Lane 3, Peter Lanier. Lane 4, Patrick Ziba. Lane 5, Tyler McDowell. And lane 6, Will Tottenham. You could see our counters over there. Counting. Doing a little job.
Counting should be a sport itself because I did counting once
and it was for her senior night. So I was stressed because this was the first time I was doing counting,
Yeah.
and it was senior night, and I was stressed out. I was like, when do I flip it? When do I put it in? Like,
yeah.
because there's rules about when to put the counter in the pool, and
It's just
it's stressful.
and then you get yelled at by officials. The officials are very, very nice people. Just when they get a little annoyed when you don't do the counting right.
Right. Yeah.
And it's really stressful when it's like your first time.
Yeah.
But it looks like lanes 3, 4, and 5 are really close together. Like exactly, their flip turns were all timed at the same time.
It looks like Patrick Ziba in lane 4 is pulling a little bit ahead, but lane 3 is noticing it and is lengthening
Yeah.
their strokes a lot.
Looks like sees it and he's speeding up a little bit. He's taking the lead. You never know too when you're swimming this. Like sometimes, like they tell you not to sprint it, but sometimes taking a lead in the beginning will help you
Yeah.
a lot later on.
I feel like this event in the beginning, like everyone gets really excited for it, but like as it goes on, like you notice that people are kind of doing their own thing,
Yeah.
talking to each other. I remember Coach just looking. This happens a lot during our meets, and Coach just looks at us and he's like, "What are you guys doing? You gotta cheer!"
Yeah.
And that we always do, and then it's even better. And I notice it in the swimmers too. I feel like they go faster,
Yeah.
like when the energy is up on the deck.
Truly, like cheering is like such a big deal.
Yeah.
It just helps a lot. Same with hand signals. You could
Yes.
see people like putting their arms out or
Yeah. Wiggling their hands for
Yeah.
kicking.
it's so fun to do it too.
I know.
And then everyone like gets in the mode and they just look at you and start screaming, especially when the race is really close.
Yes. Oh my gosh. When races are close, that's like the best thing ever because everyone is yelling. I mean, I can imagine the pressure being in the pool though. Like
yeah.
being that person where it's like, I have to go faster. But then there's some points where you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like already going your hardest.
Yeah. It's also fun like cheering too because like you could see the look on their faces and you could see when it's like
Yes.
really like affecting them.
Yeah.
Like I know when like at huge meets like NVLs or like
Yeah.
states, when people are cheering for you and like you go under the water, it sounds muffled, then you come out and it's like so loud, but it gives you so much adrenaline.
Yeah, absolutely. I noticed it. Yeah, for NBLs, but I did IM during NBL trials last year. So when I was doing my breaststroke, like I was trying not to smile, and I just saw everyone looking at me. It was fun, but like it was stressful at the same time because I knew that I had to get like a certain time, beat certain people, you know.
Yeah.
But my teammates like really helped me out with
I
that.
remember like at NVLs I was cheering until like my voice was not there, like my ears were even ringing. Like it was so loud.
Yeah.
Looks like lane 4, Patrick Ziva is in the lead.
He's on his 15th lap.
Yeah, he's about to go on his 15th lap.
Yeah.
Everyone else seems like they're on their 13th, going on their 15th. Everyone is pretty close together, not too far apart, which is kind of surprising this far into the race.
Yeah,
You
I
usually
agree.
see people like starting to space out.
Yeah, but it looks like lane 2, which is Noah Bordolius. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And lane 5 were really close.
Yeah.
And then I think that turn really pushed lane 5, which is Tyler McDowell. I think that really pushed him ahead.
Yeah. Everyone's keeping a pretty good pace.
Yeah.
And see, that lead in the beginning really helped.
Yeah.
This race is soon finishing on their last couple 100s, 50s, you know. It looks like lane 4 is about to go on his last 50. That's the air horn. Whenever you hear that, you know, like, that's the person's on their last 50.
Yep.
Person in the lead. Looks like everyone else is on lap 17. It looks like lanes 5 and 2 are really close. Looks like lane 2 is also really using the flip turns to help push himself like faster. Lane 2 is catching up to lane 5.
Here's where it all happens. This is when the teammates, the crowd.
Lane 4 just finished. Patrick is able with the time. 5:34.76. Oh, looks like lanes 5, 2, and 3 are really close together, and 2 finished second with a time 5:49.33. Lane 3 finished third with a time 5:50.38. Lane 5 finished fourth with a time 5:51.16. Lane 1 finished fifth with a time 5:59.95. Lane 6 is now on his final 25, just cruising along. And lane 6 just finished sixth with a time 6:21.12. Amazing races, really close together. Really entertaining to watch.
And now we're moving on to the 200 free relay, which is honestly my favorite event because I think we had it. Yeah, because we've had it since middle school, so like I'm so used to doing it. Like I love it. Everyone gets really excited for it too.
It's really nice relay because everyone does their 50 free. I love this relay because I feel like if I don't do as well in like the 50 free as I wanted to, I feel like I could do better in the 200 free relay.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens. But
okay, so the relay for lane 1 is Mario Congo. I'm so sorry. Kenneth Friel, Jacob Pallarino. I'm so sorry again. And Peter Zagaric. Our relay for lane 2 is Nathan Badeau, John Covino, Ethan DeRosa, and Jordan Wickland. Lane 3 is going to have Jonathan Wolf, Kevin Domack, Ryan Woolmeyer, and Noah Rodolis. Lane 4, Aiden Kennedy, Kian Sierowicz, Jake Arisian, and Chase Starsman. Lane 5 is going to be Riley Murthio, Nick Cristiano, Nate Buffard, and Tyler McDowell. Lane 6 is going to be Hunter Bernier, Robert Gugliotti, Nathan Trumbley, and Vinny Sasso.
lane 4 is in the lead with lane 3 close behind. Lanes 5 and 6 are very close together too. Same with lane 2.
Lane 4, that is Aiden Kennedy right now, and Keemster, which is just diving in. Seems to have a pretty big lead. Lane 3 is coming close behind.
Lane 3 is closing the gap.
Yep, that's Kevin Domack that's swimming right now. But again, the turn is where it all counts. If you have a really strong turn, you're going to catch up and close that gap.
Looks like...
Okay. Oh, I think Jake Arisian let off. I'm sorry. And now Aiden Kennedy's in the water. Oh, wow. Lane 3 pulling ahead.
Oh, they're right, exactly right. Their flip turns were exactly the same. But looks like lane... Oh, no. Lane 3 is ahead.
Lane 3 is pulling ahead. That's Ryan Wolnick. Now it's all going to come down to the anchor. Can lane 4 close that gap? Is lane 3 going to uphold that pace?
So lane 4, our anchor is Chase Starsman. In lane 3, our anchor is Noah Bordolis. It's really close together.
Oh, wow. Okay, it looks like lane 3 is
taking the lead.
Lane 3 is taking the lead with us.
Wow. Only 2 seconds apart. Lane 3, first place, with a time 1:33.91. Lane 4, second place, with a time 1:35.84. Lane 5, third place, with a time 1:46.41. Lane 2, 4th place with time 1:48.83. Lane 1, 5th place with a time 2 minutes and 21 milliseconds. And lane 6, 6th place with time 2 minutes and 89 milliseconds. So those two races were incredibly close.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know, it's like any milliseconds, just like it's where you make it or break it.
Exactly. And surprisingly, I've seen a few ties this season.
Yeah.
That never happens.
It's hard to watch. It's hard to see ties, but it's actually weird how often it happens, though, because you never expect it to happen, but like
When it does, it's absolutely insane.
yeah. But it's crazy how like the race all comes down to milliseconds. Like it's just it could be one like less breath, and you could be from 1st to 6th.
Exactly. It's insane.
So now the boys are getting ready for the 100-yard backstroke. There's going to be 2 heats of this event. We have a lot of swimmers today from Woodland and Oxford.
Yeah, both really big teams.
Yeah, really good teams too. So, in lane 1, we have Rocco Fabrizi. Lane 2, Peter Ort. Lane 3, Yanni Constantino. Lane 4, Tyler Sayre. Lane 5, Hunter Morgan. And lane 6, Noah Burley. Looks like lane 4 has a lead. Tyler Sayre. Really big lead, actually.
Oh,
Doing
wow, yeah.
really good. And it looks like the rest of the lanes are really close together
Yeah.
too.
It looks like lane 3 is pulling a little bit ahead.
Yeah. The key to backstroke is keeping your hips at like the water line.
Yeah.
That's what I found really helps. And you could see it now, like
Yeah, definitely.
swimming.
And here he goes, taking his last few strokes to finish off with 1st place. That's Tyler Sayre in lane 4 with a time of 1 minute and 3.85 seconds. Wow. Okay. Lane 3 and 5 came in really close. Lane 3 coming in 2nd with a time of 1:08.84. That was. I'm sorry. Yanni Constantino. Lane 5, which is Hunter Morgan, came in 3rd place with a time of 1:08.99. Lane 2 came in 4th place. That's Peter Ort with a time of 1:10.8. Lane 1 came in 5th, and that was Rocco Fabrizi. He had a time of 1 minute and 13.41 seconds. And lane 6, which was Noah Burley, came in 6th with a time of 1:13.59. So really awesome times.
We have really close races too. Like we could have saw a couple ties.
Yeah,
Milliseconds apart.
yeah,
It's crazy.
it's really where it counts.
Now we have our second heat of the young 100-yard backstroke. Yeah. So in lane 1, we're going to have Nathan Badeau. Lane 2, we're going to have Mario Kangu. Lane 3, Ethan DeRosa. Lane 4, DJ Mulligan. Lane 5, Andrew Primsick. And lane 6, Brooke Iannone. Looks like in this heat, we're going to have a couple of breaststrokers. Lanes 1, 2, and 3 are doing breaststrokes, and lanes 4, 5, and 6 are doing backstroke.
And like we were saying before, you can have different strokes for exhibition heats. So like the last time we saw the freestylers in the IM, and this time we have the breaststrokers in the backstroke.
It looks like lane 5 has a slight lead in backstroke. The lanes 6 and 4 are pretty much in sync. And the breaststrokers are very close together too. Looks like lanes 3 and 2 are really close. And lane... Oh wait, 1 and 3 are really close. Lane 2 is right there too, actually.
I'd say lane 2 and 3 are really close right now.
It looks like lane 5 is taking the lead
Yeah.
with backstroke, and that is Andrew Princik. So looks like lane 5 came in first, but didn't touch the touchpad at the right time, but it's alright. So right now we have it that lane 4 first, 119.11, lane 5 second, 119.38, lane 6 third, 120.41. Those are all our backstrokers. Our breaststrokers, we have lane 1 fourth place, 126.65, lane 2 fifth place, 128.47, and lane 3 sixth place, 128.56. I'm not entirely sure if lane 5 time is completely accurate, but I think the timers on the deck have the right time. But it's alright. It's okay. It's all good. So now we have our next event. There's going to be 2 heats of this. And it's going to be the 100-yard breaststroke, sorry. So, in lane 1, we have Matthew Delfino. Lane 2, Ryan Scully. Lane 3, Anthony Fabrizi. Lane 4, Tyler McDowell. Lane 5, Riley Maricchio. And lane 6, Diego Sargent. Those breaststroke pullouts were really long.
Yeah.
Like, it was really quiet for a little bit. I was looking to see where the swings were. I couldn't see them for a second. Looks like lane 4 has a lead. Lanes 3, 5, and 6 are really close behind.
And talking about the underwaters again, those are really crucial when it comes to a race. Even though they're very overlooked and you want to get to the surface, it looks like on lane 4, who's Tyler McDowell, who's in first right now, has been having really long underwaters.
Yeah.
I think he's been going the longest.
I feel these flip turns are different from all other flip turns. They're called breaststroke pullouts, and you do a little... It's hard to explain.
You do one kick, and then you pull with your arms.
And then you pull to the surface.
Right. So you can't do multiple, straight line kicks. Yeah, exactly. You can only get one, and it has to be, your best. You have to give it your all there.
So, in lane 4, we have first, with the time 1:11.99.
That was Tyler McDowell.
Lane 5, second place, 1:14.72.
Riley Maricchio.
Lane 6, third place, 1:15.08.
That's Diego Sargent.
Lane 3, fourth place, 1:15.68.
That's Anthony Fabrizi.
Lane 2, fifth place, 1:17.84.
That's Ryan Scully.
Lane 1, sixth place, 1:25.83.
That was Matthew Delfino. So overall, great race by the boys.
Yeah. Now we're going to have our second heat of the 100-yard breaststroke. Meet is almost over. After this, we have only one event left.
That's the event that I dread the most when I get put in it by coach.
It's hard because it's the last event and you're so tired by then.
Exactly.
You just kind of want to go home.
Right, but it definitely motivates you.
Yeah.
Wanting to go home and get out of the pool. That's really what motivates me.
It's a really fun race too.
Yeah.
So in lane 1, we have Nathan Buffard. Lane 2, Nathan Trumpley. Lane 3, John Svelheck. Lane 4, Robert Gugliotti. Lane 5, Vinny Sasso. And lane 6, Hunter Bernier. It looks like lane 2 has a lead. We have our 2 Emmett swimmers in here too. John Svelheck in lane 3 and lane 6, Hunter Bernier. Lanes 2 and 3, oh, and 6 are really close together.
Yeah.
Looks like lane 6 is in the lead.
And that is Hunter Bernier.
Yeah.
He's been doing a really good job today. I think for his 100 freestyle, he had like a 57, I believe.
Yeah, I think, yeah. It looks like lanes 2 and 3 are really close.
Yeah.
Like 3 is close. There's not even a gap between them to close, actually. And it looks like lanes 1 and 4 are like in sync. Like completely same exact. All breaststrokers are on their final lap. Or about to be on their final lap. So lane 6 just finished first with a time 1:22.09. Lane 2 finished second with a time 1:25.16. Lane 3 finished third with a time 1:26.12. Now we're just waiting for our last couple swimmers. Lane 5 just finished fourth with time 1:40.40. Lane 4 just finished fifth with a time 1:47.76. Lane 1 just finished sixth with a time 1:54.10. Now we're on our final event, the 400-yard freestyle, where each swimmer does 4 laps of freestyle. This is a really fun event, especially when it's like a meet where it's like really close together and you're like really competitive.
For our NBL championships in 2019, it came down to the 400 freestyle event.
It really did. I think we just won by 2 points.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun, and then when we finished and we were like crying.
Oh my gosh.
I was so happy.
I was bawling my eyes out. The second I jumped in the water, I was, oh my gosh. It was such a fun night.
I remember we only needed to get second place to win.
Yes.
But what that
But the best meets are when it comes down to this.
Yeah. So in lane 1, we have Jared Logercio, Ethan DeRosa, Jacob Paularino, sorry about that, and Jaden Shupp. Lane 2, we have Peter Lanier, John Covino, Jordan Wickland, and Peter Ort. Lane 3, we have Kevin Domick, Adam Massaro, Noah Bordolis, and Ryan Wolniak. Lane 4, Patrick Ziba, Aiden Kennedy, Jake Aristian, and Noah Scott. Lane 5, Keen Sarowich, Nick Cristiano, Tyler Sear, Hunter Morgan. Lane 6, Will Tottenham, Noah Burley, Andrew Princik, and Diego Sargent. Looks like lane 3 and 4 are really battling it out. Looks like Aiden Kennedy is in the water now, and so is Adam Massaro. They're really close together. I think Aiden has a slight lead.
It looks like a lot of the I think 4 out of the 5 seniors from Woodland are in this event.
Yeah, I think they might be going for the record because I'm not sure. I know they put this relay together before in the past, trying to go for the record, but who knows? I mean, it is their last meet, so they might be like really trying. I know they've been trying for a while. Race is pretty close. It looks like Aiden Kennedy took a lead, but maybe the third swimmer from Oxford will close the gap. Right now, we just had Jake Aristian jump in the water, and from Oxford, we had Noah Bordolis jump in the water. looks like lanes 2 and 5 are really close together too. Same with lanes 6 and 1. Alright, now we're having our last swimmer from Woodland in lane 4 jump in, Noah Scott.
As you can see, I think their lane is getting really excited about this. I just saw them all screaming once Noah jumped in the water.
I think they have a really good chance of beating the record.
I agree. So the record as of right now is 3 minutes 26 seconds .15, and that was set in 2012.
So almost 10 years ago. But they have a good chance. He's on his second 50.
I think that they're gonna do it.
They're gonna do it. They're definitely gonna do it. This is so exciting.
But they're gonna do it.
This is
oh my gosh, this is really exciting. Oh, no!
He's doing it. He's gonna beat it. He's gonna beat it.
No!
Oh my god. They just beat the record. They just set the record.
They just beat the record with a time of 3 minutes 25.48 seconds. That relay was lane 4, and that was Patrick Ziba, Aiden Kennedy, Jacob Ristian, and Noah Scott.
The old record was 2:26.15, so they beat it by
3:26.15.
over a second. Oh no, I think less than a second.
Absolutely amazing.
You could tell we were a little excited. Sorry if we yelled into the thing, but it was so exciting. Everyone's extremely happy. You can see the swimmers smiling on deck. So, finishing in second, we have lane 3 with a time 3:37.14. Lane 5, third, with a time 3:57.74. Lanes 2, fourth, with a time 4 minute 57. 6, we have fifth, 4:12.61, and our final swimmer is just finishing in lane 1. And their time is 6th place, 4:29.47. And this is concluding the meet. And you could see, I'm not sure if the scoreboard is updated yet, but home has 102 and guest 79. But it's truly amazing how the boys just broke the record. It's their last dual meet of the season, so must be extremely happy. You could see them on deck.
We need that for 6.
And this is truly amazing because in that race, there were 2 seniors. So now they get to leave Woodland having their name on the record board, which is just a truly amazing feeling.
That's absolutely amazing.
I know in middle school I had my name on the record board for like 1 year, and that was just like, I felt so special. So it's just, having your name up there is just like an amazing feeling.
That's awesome. I've never been on the record board, but I'm hoping to someday.
Yeah.
Imagine that. It's your last meet ever. It's your last dual meet because they still have NDLs. But there were 2 seniors in that event, and that was Patrick Ziba and Noah Scott. They were the 2 seniors.
You may have noticed of the relay of Patrick Ziba, Aiden Kennedy, Jacob Ristian, and Noah Scott just set a new Woodland 400 freestyle free record. With a time of 3:25.48, breaking the record previously held by Aiden Kennedy, Pat Odell, and Andy Odell. Congratulations, boys.
This is it's just an amazing feeling right
That's
now.
awesome.
Yeah,
Woo!
I think so. Oh. Should we sign us off?
So this is the end of the meet. We have our 2 commentators, me, Sarah Cooley, and
Mia Sansone.
and we have 3 woman, sorry, I do this every time, Molly Kennedy,
Bella Bianchini and Molly Nichols. We had our amazing producers, which were Abby Messina and Liana Demirs, and we had Lexi Landrigan covering our Instagram stories. So if you want to go check those